welcome back, you lovely lot, and a big warm welcome to anybody new joining my channel today. Today we're going to do some nail art for Valentine's Day. We're going to start with some blooming hearts on this accent nail. We've got two accent nails today, but I have sped it all up by one small notch on the little meter there because do you ever start a set of nails and think you just wish you hadn't? Yeah. Well, that was me with this. I thought it'd be easy. All right then, that's a lie. I thought it'd be easier than it was. I think sometimes I do find that I see something on Google, as always. You guys know that I like to look at images on Google and get a bit of inspiration from that. I think, I could do that, and I always find the hardest way to do it. I'm sure that there is an easier way to do this. Anyway, let's crack on with what we're doing today. So if you are new to my channel today, guys, then please consider subscribing if nail art is your thing. We like to do all sorts on this channel. Acrylic is my preference, although I do throw in some gel nails. We do like some nail art with freehand, but we also like to encapsulate lots and lots of different goodies inside those nails. So what I'm doing here is on a wet base. You can use blooming gel, the coloured acrylic, so in this case it would be the white, or like me, I've used base coat. I have got blooming gel, but I've used base coat in this case. Now this red one, I didn't like it, so I actually took that off. I wiped it away and cured those hearts, and then I'm going to come in with base coat, another layer of base coat. Two reasons: one, it's going to even out that surface of the hearts that we've put on there, and second of all, I'm going to pop in a few of these flakes from What's Up. Now I'm going to put the really tiny ones inside the hearts, and then I'm going to scatter a few. I'm putting them strategically on the nail. I didn't want to take away from the blooming heart design that we've got there. Now I did do them on another video last year, and they went round the edge of the nail, so it was like really round the outskirts, going from top to bottom. So I decided to do like smaller, so I used a bigger dotting tool at the bottom, and as my red and black dots went up, I used a smaller dotting tool. So I popped those flakes into that wet base coat. I then zap that for a full cure, and then top coat that nail, full cure that again. Now this video today, guys, is about the nail art. We're not going to watch me put on gel polish. I didn't want the video to be too long and bore you. It did take a bit out of me doing this design. Like I said, I do sometimes do things and think, you know what, Trey, there's got to be an easier way to have done this. So I'm basically copying an image from Google. I will pop it in here somewhere. I think it's on my other phone. I use one phone, it's an old iPhone. I use that for recording, which is what I'm talking to you on. I think it's on the other phone, so I'll transfer it across, and I'll pop it up here so you can see it. So what I've done is I'm doing the top lip here. So I'm doing an exaggerated pair of lips, and inside the lines, and lips aren't smooth, are they? What do you call them? Like, you know, when it like the edges of your lips bleed and crack and things. Well, that's what these pair of lips were, and inside all the cracks and everything was a skull. So as you know, for New Year's Eve this year, I did a skull in the letters of Happy New Year for my set of 2021 into 2022. That's what I did for my New Year's Eve set. So, and when I saw this skull while I was looking at skulls, because I knew I wanted to do skull, I just didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I found this and I loved it, and I parked it. I took a screenshot, and I thought I'll park that, and nearer to Valentines, you know, I'll have a bash at that. Oh dear Lord, people, this was so much harder than I thought it to be. So what did I do? So I did the outskirts of the top lip, and then on the left, no, the right going to the edge of the lips is where I'm going to put the skull. It's not going to be in the centre, it's going to be like just to the right of the screen as you're looking at it. And then on the bottom lip, I'm going to do some bones. So it's going to be crossbones and then the skull at the top. I am using red Artisan gel paint today, and any other items that I have used I will list below. As always, guys, I do take the effort and the time to make sure that I list everything that I use down below. So what I've done is I did the outline of the top lip and then did the skull. You can see the head, and then the sockets are the dots of red, and I filled that in. That was alright. It was this next bit. Now, I'd got the image up in front of me, but as you know, I've been looking at all these skulls, so although I didn't copy it outright, I did use it as a rough guide, but there was some aspects in other designs that had got like the teeth in and things that I liked. So I didn't do the bottom half of the jaw on the skull. I decided to put the teeth in, so I did the top half up to the nose, and then on the bottom lip I did the teeth and then the crossbones. So I knew that's the way I was going to go. So like I said, I used this as a guide, but I knew there was other aspects that I wanted to add in that weren't in this. I hope that makes sense. So you can see me now, I'm doing the bones and I'm filling in the gaps around it with this red Artisan gel paint. Like I was saying earlier, this is where I struggled, and I think it's because I was trying to do the bones really, really tiny, really small, on a nail and go around a C-curve. I haven't left it in, but I bet I had 3 attempts and I just kept wiping it off. So on the top lip, like always, if you watch my channel, you'll know if you're doing nail art and you like it, zap it, guys, just zap it. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, just fix it in place. So that when I come to do this bottom lip and it went like a blooming dog's hind leg, oh dear, I do sometimes, do you know what, I'm going to be completely honest with you. After the third time, well, on the third time, I hadn't actually tried it. After 2 attempts, I thought to myself, right, Trey, just put down your brush, come back and do it tomorrow morning. Just come back and do it tomorrow night. You all know I've had this flipping chesty thing going on with me. So I'm not sleeping at night, because every time I lie down, and you lot, I'm sure, have all been in the same boat at some point or other, I bark, 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 bark. And I'm trying not to cough now. And what happens is, you know, then I can't sleep or it wakes me up. So this morning I thought, oh, you know, I'm gonna have a lie in. I'm gonna catch up with my sleep. I'm gonna nod back off, but I couldn't sleep. Every time I tried to sleep, I just stopped barking. So anyway, I decided to have a go, and I'm tired, and this has been going on for a few nights now. So I'm gonna put it down to being tired. What do you think? Is that convincing enough for you? Oh, it was difficult. I'm not going to lie, it was difficult. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm filling in the red bit at the bottom, clean off my brush, come in with some wipe and put the texture around the edges of that lip, fill in any bits of the defining lines with the skull and the crossbones. I will give that a double cure in the lamp, and then I will top coat this nail, and here it is. So it is the skull with the crossbones and the little teeth there, all encapsulated in those lips. So I really do hope you've enjoyed our little nail play today. If you have, would you take a moment and hit that thumbs up? And if you're not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you would. Please take care, guys. Stay safe, and until next time, bye.